Hi Vinyl community, it's Mike Vine Spiral here, and today I'm going to do a contest entry. This is a contest for aaronmuthaalamare. He's celebrating 3 years in the VC. He's got an absolutely brilliant channel. He specialises in hard rock, classic rock, metal, and he's such a knowledgeable guy. I'm sure you know who he is, but if you don't, go over to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Now, what he wants us to do to celebrate his 3 years is, first of all, to give 3 shout outs to other VC channels. So I'm always more than happy to do this. So the first channel is a guy from the UK. He's called Tweed, and he's got about 350, 360 subs at the moment. Now, Carl shows a lot of classic vinyl, but he mixes that up with some quite unusual stuff. Again, he's really knowledgeable about what he shows, gives a great description, and I've picked up 1 or 2 things from the vinyl that he's shown on his channel. The second channel I want to give a shout out to is Rob Ison. Now, Rob has, I think, a little over 400 subs at the moment. And like Carl, he's in the UK. He shows quite a lot of 70s and 80s stuff, quite a lot of sort of folky music, a bit of prog. He's got the sort of musical taste that I think we probably share. You know, he's a great guy, and as well as showing vinyl, every now and then he gets out his acoustic guitar and gives us little tunes. So if you don't know Rob, go over to his channel and have a look. And third and finally is a guy who I believe is in Norway at the moment, but when I first watched his channel, he was in Denmark. He's called Morten Aastad. And he's only got a little over 100 subs, which is a real shame because he does some brilliant videos. Now, I would describe his videos that are more travelogues than VC, because what he does is when he says, let's go on a trip to a second-hand record shop, that's exactly what you do. He gets on his bike and you get a little bike ride to the railway station, and he gets on the train, and he gets off the train at the other end, has a look round the record store, buys a few things, comes back on the train, gets on his bike, goes back into his house and shows everybody exactly what it is he's bought. It's an absolutely brilliant video, I thought. A really nice video for Record Store Day in that kind of vein. And the other day, we got a nice tram ride through Oslo on the way to a second-hand record store. So again, if you don't know Morten, then you know, go over and have a chat because he's absolutely brilliant. And I think we need more people in the VC who are not either in the UK or North America. So those are my 3 shout-outs. So the other thing we're supposed to do is to choose 3 artists where we think that their third album is actually their best album. So I've watched other people's videos, and one or two other things that I thought, oh yeah, I could go for that. I've already gone, so I've gone for 3 that hopefully haven't been shown by anybody else. So first up is an album from 1987, and it's this one by 10,000 Maniacs. It's called In My Tribe. Now, their debut album was called Secrets of the I Ching, which was, I thought, okay. The Wishing Chair, the second album, is a lovely bit of folk Americana. But this album really sort of shows their strength. The singer at the time was Natalie Merchant, and I absolutely love her voice. She's a brilliant singer. She plays keyboards, and she's an all-round great person, I think. Tracks on here. I'll show you the vinyl that's on the Electra label. There you go, Electra. Nothing special. It's Hey Jack Kerouac is a favourite of mine on this. And then Like the Weather. Then they do a lovely rendition of Cat Stevens' Peace Train. But what really makes this album stand out from anything else they've done, I believe, is the final track. It's called Verdi Cries. And it's a lovely evocation of a childhood holiday remembered. It's just absolutely brilliant. The lyrics are just so poetic. You know, it's the sort of thing you think, well, in the right hands, this is how beautiful the English language is. So, 10,000 Maniacs, 1987, In My Tribe, absolutely their best album. Right, the next one is an absolute classic. I'm sure you've all got it. Neil Young, After the Gold Rush. I think a lot of people probably prefer Harvest, but to me, this album, this is a 1972 repress of the 1970 original. It's on the Reprise label, as you'd expect it to be, and it came with this little poster, and the poster, if I can get it out, is a facsimile of some of Neil's handwritten lyrics. So this is absolutely sort of chock-a-block with brilliant tracks. I'm sure that most of you will know all of them. The title track, it's absolutely superb. I think it's absolutely lovely piece of writing. Then there's Only Love Can Break Your Heart, which again I think is a great record, and Saint Etienne covered this. One of I think it was their first single. They covered Only Love Can Break Your Heart, and they made a really fine job of it. But this is Neil Young and Crazy Horse, and After the Gold Rush. Other tracks on here include Southern Man, which of course created a bit of a spat between Neil and Lynyrd Skynyrd, and supposedly prompted Lynyrd Skynyrd to come up with Sweet Home Alabama. But you know, it's great. Oh Lonesome Me, another fine track. When You Dance, I Can Really Love, I think it's the best track on the second side of this album. And then even the little throwaway track at the end, Cripple Creek Ferry, is just lovely. It's just sort of so whimsical. So for that reason, I think that After the Gold Rush is Neil Young's best album. So finally, a lovely female singer-songwriter, and it's Aldous Harding, and this is her third album. It's from 2019. As you can see, it's called Designer. There she is on the back. She's only made 4 albums to date. This one's on gold vinyl. Got a label there with is that a pelican? I think it's a pelican, some sort of bird. And the first one was a self-titled album. That was absolutely lovely. Party, the second album, again, fantastic album. But Designer is just great. There you go. That's the lyrics. Oh, and yes, it is pelican. There's a picture of it on the back here. So again, you know, it's chock-a-block with absolutely brilliant songs. She's an absolutely superb singer-songwriter, a bit folky, a bit quirky. The title track Designer is really great. I like Treasure. Then there's The Barrel, which I believe was a single, and it has a very eccentric video that you'll be able to find on YouTube. And if you haven't seen that, I'm sure it will freak you out a little bit. It's absolutely lovely. Then there's Dawn and Heaven is Empty, I think it is. I think it's the last. No, Heaven is Empty, second to last track on side 2. Again, absolutely brilliant track, brilliant album. So that's it. Aldous Harding and her third album, Designer. So that's all, folks. So congratulations again to Aaron on surviving 3 years in the VC, and please go and check out his channel along with the 3 people I recommended at the start of this video. So until next time, cheerio, bye.